The reason why this film is absolutely peak to me is because, as a creative, it emotionally touched me. And for context, for the longest time as I can remember, from being a kid wanting to rip off Smosh videos with my best friend in elementary to being inspired by other media during high school, long story short, no matter which avenue I took, I always knew I wanted to be creative. So one day when me and a friend went to go see the re-release of Howl's Moving Castle, G-Kids showed the trailer for Look Back. I don't know about her, but to me, from the start with the animation, music, and the story itself, it intrigued me enough to go give it a chance. So on October 6th, I bought 3 tickets, one for Look Back, one for Joker 2, and one for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre re-release. And out of those 3, Look Back was the brightest out of the bunch. So bright in fact that I went to go see it twice. So to start with the positives, everything was amazing. The animation was super stylistic, the musical score by Haruka Nakamura was beautiful, and for a short runtime I was worried that this film might feel a little rushed, but for me, it didn't feel that way at all. Everything moved smoothly and nothing ever felt too quick. Though what shines here is the writing and story of Look Back, especially with the characters of Fujino and her relationship with Kimoto throughout the film. Because as creatives, I'm sure we all been there where we thought we were doing good at what we do, then bam! Suddenly reality and comparison kicks in and you don't feel that great anymore. But the fact that not only did she get to meet her rival, but turns out her quote-unquote rival was in fact a fan of hers and was inspired by her. So when Kimono asked why she stopped drawing, Fujino lied to say it was for a bigger project, which I feel it, I've been there. But through this lie, they form a cute and inspiring friendship. We then get to see them win the competition, show some wholesome montage of them spending time together while their friendship and work relationship are blossoming, while also getting hints of them separating. And I will say this right now, even though I found out about the manga after the film, I knew something bad was gonna happen because of how wholesome it was beforehand. And if the argument between Fujino and Kimoto wasn't bad enough, the death of Kimoto hit me hard. I think what really got me too was that unlike films like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind where you know there's an end, you're just waiting for that moment, here, it just randomly happens. Out of the blue. And when we get to the scene of Fujino blaming herself for Kimoto's death, it's heartbreaking because I've been in a similar position. Not losing someone over death, but losing someone and blaming yourself nonetheless. Giving yourself the, oh, if I did this or say that, things would have gone differently type mindset. And maybe so as we see with the alternate universe scene. But in reality, life happens and there's not much we could do to change or control that. Even so, in the same scene, she said that if she didn't draw that manga, Kimoto would have still been alive and well. But as we see through her flashbacks, Kimoto was probably in the happiest place she could have been at that point of her life, thanks to Fujino and her manga. And even after the argument between them, we see that Kimoto still supported her through purchasing the Shark Cake mangas. And then, my favorite scene throughout the whole film starts. Fujino starts complaining about drawing manga as she's drawing a face. After she complained about drawing to Kimoto, she then asked,
じゃあ、藤野ちゃんはなんで描いてるの?
And the film showed me one of the most beautiful, inspiring montages I've seen in a long time. And again, it spoke to me as a creative. You see, my first ever video, funny enough, was a COD commentary video, but it looked horrible, sounded horrendous. The video itself was shot on the phone on top of a box recording PS Vita gameplay of Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified. And the funniest part was my commentary wasn't that great for a 12-year-old. Mods, play that shit.
Hey guys. Shit, not the best way I should start out the intro, but mostly I'm at YouTube. I'm at YouTube. Sorry. What should I say? So yeah, I'm gonna start a new gaming channel. If you guys like what you see, then I'm proud to do it.
But still, through that, I continued and continued and continued to make content. And during high school, my class entered a video contest and I won first place because I knew a little bit more about content creation compared to my classmates. And though every time I stepped my foot into content creation, I struggled with consistency and never knew why. But now, I do know. While it's always good to pre-plan stuff, especially if you're on a low budget, I was looking at YouTube as a career rather than a place to upload and have fun. And if there's anything I've seen and learned these past few months, the YouTubers I found out about are not because they look and sound professional, but because of how relatable and quirky they are. And just like how Fujino moved forward with drawing manga in the end because of Kimoto, I realize I have a few Kimotos of my own. I know that even if I don't get as many views or ever make it to 1K subscribers, I know I'm entertaining someone I care for, and I wouldn't trade that for anything else in life. So for anyone else, either watching or listening to this, if you want to start a YouTube channel or create a film, record a podcast or music, or do anything in the creative field, go make your art. Because at the end of the day, we only have one life. Why waste it when we could do so much more for a person that cares? Thank you for watching Rivas Reviews, the show where I'll watch a film and tell you why I think that film is absolutely peak, base, mid, or cringe. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for future episodes. If you agree or disagree with my opinion about the film or have a movie recommendation, I'll love to hear it in the comment section below. Finally, if you want to check out more of my videos, they should be popping up by now. With all being said, thank you again for watching and have a very wonderful day.